Look at these amazing crushed crispy potatoes. Let me show you how we make it. All right guys, so the first thing to do is obviously we need baby new potatoes. I got Jersey Raws because I love the flavor, but you can use any one that you like, but make sure that they're small and they're baby new potatoes, which is the perfect combination. Okay guys, first thing, make sure you've washed your potatoes if they're not already bought pre-washed. The next thing you want to do is boil some water in a small to medium sized pan. Do not add any salt. So we put our potatoes in and we're going to boil these until they're cooked all the way through. خب بچه ما الان میایم مواد سسمون ما میخوایم درست کنیم. ما حدوداً 50 گرم کره بذاریم، بعدا همون ریپ سید اویل ولی همین که دقت کردیم cold pressed.
You can use olive oil if you like, but rapeseed oil is a lot better and you have a lot more benefits with rapeseed oil. Then we're going to add 1 teaspoon rather of garlic paste and then approximately 1 teaspoon of mixed Italian herbs. I'm going to add some chili flakes because I like mine spicy, but you don't have to if you're not really a spicy person. I'm also adding sriracha. It gives a really, really nice flavor. It's a little bit spicy as well, but it's beautiful in this sauce. Again, if you're not really a spicy person, you don't have to add it. The base of our butter sauce is perfect. And then we finally add some rosemary, which is going to give it some beautiful flavor and aroma. And then we literally mix this through, put it on low heat. We don't want to like cook this all the way through. We just really, really want to just get this butter really flavored. So it's really important you put it on low to medium heat over at least 10 to 15 minutes just to get that flavor all the way through the butter.
Guys, just in preparation for potatoes about to get ready, we get our non-stick pan. Make sure you put some oil underneath, then your grease-proof paper, and that's it, ready to go. You can use Pyrex as well, any sort of pan, depending on the size of the potatoes that you have and the volume. Obviously, that will dictate the size of the pan, but my one's a small to medium size.
So literally, all I'm adding for my garnish is some chopped, thinly sliced spring onions. I use the whole of the spring onion. You can just use the green if you like. And literally going to add some cheese.
All right, guys, so this is now cooked through. As I said, we don't want to really basically cook it too much and burn. We just want it to slowly cook so we get all the flavors infused in this oil and butter mix. Okay guys, I'm using an electric oven. You want to preheat it to 170 degrees. Make sure the fan is on. Okay guys, after about 15 minutes, we're going to test these potatoes. Put the fork in. It's gone straight through. That's ready.
So once ready, simply drain it. We want to keep it aside just to cool down a little bit because it's going to make life a lot easier once we want to start crushing. So literally now we just want to put our potatoes in our baking tray with the greaseproof paper on the bottom. And we're going to use a cup or anything, a rolling pin, whatever you have, just to crush it. You don't want to like crush it all the way to the bottom. You want to give it a little bit of texture, but you need to make sure that you crush it well. But that's going to be the key to the success of this dish. So we're literally going to crush all of them, and this is it, ready. And that's it, guys. Simple, right? I mean, it's all about being rustic. I mean, there's no design or artwork in this. I mean, these are rustic, smashed, crispy potatoes. And literally the next stage now is to put our buttery sauce on top of these potatoes. And then we're going to put it in the oven. Okay, time to add our butter sauce.
All right, guys, so we don't want to literally like just pour this over the potatoes. It will just be very greasy and flooded with oil. So what we're going to do is brush it on.
So you literally want to give it a good brush, right? You don't want to overwhelm it with the buttery sauce. Otherwise, you're just going to be like an oily mess. And you're literally just going to make like overcooked, over crispy potatoes. Not saying that crispy potatoes isn't great, but you want to still have a little bit of texture with these potatoes as well. So here we go. Ready? Put it in the oven. We're going to leave it in there for at least 30 to 45 minutes. So we get it perfectly cooked. Keep checking the potatoes every 10-15 minutes. You want to get it really nice golden brown, just like we've seen now. Once you get into this stage, then we almost know it's ready.
All right, guys, so let's go and check this out. It should be ready now, nice and crispy. Whoa, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's just cool down a little bit, and then we'll go to serve, but that looks amazing.
All right, guys, so to serve is literally really easy. Just take out your crushed potatoes, put it in an appropriate dish, whatever you like. I mean, there's no real rules or laws about how you're going to serve this. It's a rustic dish after all, right? It's all about the taste. As I said, I'm only adding some sliced spring onions, and then I'm going to add my favorite. And you're not going to overwhelm it, right? I mean, I'm going to add some red Leicester cheese because I absolutely love red Leicester cheese, and it just makes this really, really nutty flavor to the crushed potatoes. You can use whatever cheese that you like. You can use Parmesan or regular cheddar, and not too much, right? Because you don't want to overwhelm it. It's all about balance of flavor, and you don't need to heat it because the natural heat of the potatoes are going to a little bit melt it. We're going to add some sea salt. This is where you add the salt, not before. Because it's going to give a really nice texture to it as well. And that's it, guys. This is the end result. I mean, look at it. It's absolutely amazing. It's the perfect complement to any meal or just having it as a snack. I mean, who could think that potatoes could be so tasty? And that's my mission, guys. I'm going to be showing you a few recipes with potatoes and showing you how diverse they are, but how beautiful and tasty they can be. And at the end of the day, how simple something can be so amazingly tasty. So guys, make sure you try it. If you try it, send me your pics. Please share your comments. But otherwise, guys, this recipe is definitely one of those that you need to put on your bucket list. Let's go and try this now and let's test it. All right, guys, it's all about the crunch. So is this gonna have the crunch or not? But trust me, it's beautiful. Oh my God. Guys, if you're a fan of potatoes like I am, you got to try these crispy potatoes. Absolutely amazing.